The cycle brand is proud of the 5,000-year-old heritage of our nation and has centered the company's mission and vision around the same. The Cycle Heritage Quiz is an endeavor in educating the future of India on our glorious past, our incredible architecture, our diverse culture, great works of our literary legends and artists, the courage of our warriors and freedom fighters, the rich contributions of our scientists, and many more aspects, which make us a truly great nation. After 18 exciting cluster finals, we have our national quarterfinals, who will be engaged in a keen battle to make the national semifinals. Here are our participants for quarterfinal number 5. First up, we have from the Poddar International School in Shimoga, Samhita HS. Welcome, Samhita.
Thank you, sir.
And Samhita, you had a good Mysore cluster round. You won it. And how are you feeling about your chances today?
Sir, I'm happy for it and confident about my chances.
Good, good. That's the spirit, and hope you do really well. Next up, we have from the Sarla Birla Gyanjyoti representing the Guwahati cluster. We have Aditya Das. Aditya, how are you doing?
Fine, sir.
And how are you feeling about today's quiz?
Sir, I'm feeling excited, and on the other hand, I'm confident also.
Very good. That's the spirit. Excited and confident is what I want. So all the best, Aditya. Let's move on to the next contestant. Next contestant is representing the Jamshedpur cluster, but he's from Patna. He's from the Delhi Public School, Patna. Yash Bhardwaj. Welcome, Yash. And Yash, you had a brilliant performance in your cluster round. You scored 80 points. So confident you can do a repeat here?
Of course, sir.
And that's the spirit. That's the spirit we need at the Cycle Heritage Quiz 2022. And all the best to you, Yash. Let's now move on to Paridhi Kotriwal. She's from the Vidya Devi Jindal School in Hisar. She's representing the Chandigarh cluster today. And Paridhi, you had a tiebreaker. How was your feeling when you were appearing for the tiebreaker?
I actually thought my typing skills weren't so good, but like we both sent our answers, and when I found out mine was correct, I was really happy.
Fantastic. All the very best, Paridhi. Hope you do really well.
Thank you.
Next up, we are from the Lucknow cluster. The winner of the Lucknow cluster round, La Martiniere Girls College, Lucknow, represented by Jyotika Minocha. Welcome, Jyotika.
Thank you, sir.
And Jyotika was here with us last year also in the cluster final, but this time she has made it to the national quarterfinal, and not only has made it, she made a record score of 90 points in the cluster final. So you had the highest scorer across India in the cluster final. So how do you feel about that?
Sir, I'm feeling really happy about it, and I'm confident about today. So thank you, sir.
Great. So Jyotika, hope you are prepared well. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Next up, from the Padma Sheshadri Bal Bhavan, Nungambakam, Chennai, we have Arnav S. Welcome, Arnav.
Hello, sir. Thank you so much.
And Arnav, I think you also went through a tiebreaker, right?
Yes, sir.
And were you confident going into the tiebreaker or nervous?
My heart was beating out of my chest. I was extremely nervous, but when I got to know that I typed the answer faster by a millisecond, I was very excited.
Great. Chennai is, of course, a very, very challenging cluster to get out of. So very well done, Arnav. Hope you do really well today.
Thank you so much.
Those were your 6 quarterfinalists for quarterfinal number 5. We will now start off with round 1, that is called Lakshya Bheda. Let's take a look at the rules of Lakshya Bheda. 1 question per participant. This round does not pass. Each question has 4 options. Each participant gets 3 attempts, plus 15 if you answer correctly in the first attempt, plus 10 if you answer correctly in the second attempt, and plus 5 if you answer correctly in the third attempt. We will start off with contestant 1. Contestant 1 is Samhita. Samhita, here is your question.
Yes, sir.
Actor director Utpal Dutt's famous play Kallol or Kollol means waves in 1965 was about which important moment of the Indian freedom movement? Is it A. Jallianwala Bagh massacre, B. Chauri Chaura incident, C. Royal Indian Navy mutiny 1946, or D. partition of Bengal?
Sir, I would go to partition of Bengal.
All right, let's click on D, partition of Bengal. Not correct. Your next try.
Royal Indian Navy.
All right, let's click on Royal
Option
Indian
C.
Navy Mutiny, 1946. Let's click
Mutiny.
on that. Absolutely correct, Samita. That's a good start. You get 10 points. Yes, of course. Although the play may not be well known to all parts of India, but it's a very iconic play. Not only that, the name of the play, Waves, does kind of indicate to which area or to which field the revolution might be related to. So Royal Indian Navy Mutiny would have been a very logical guess. So 10 points to you, Samita. Let's move on to our next contestant, contestant number 2. Contestant 2 is Aditya. Aditya, here is your question. Which legendary singer changed his name to Kareem Abdul before his marriage to a famous actress of his time? Is it A. Kishore Kumar, B. Mukesh, C. Mohammed Rafi, D. Mahendra Kapoor?
Sir, option B, Mukesh.
Let's take on option B, Mukesh.
Sir, option C, Mohammed Rafi.
Let's take on C, Mohammed Rafi. Next try.
The option D, Mahendra Kapoor.
Let's take on D, Mahendra Kapoor. Sorry, none of your answers are correct. This is the legendary singer Kishore Kumar who changed his name to Kareem Abdul. He did not use it much, but he changed it before his marriage to Madhubala. Okay, the famous actress of the 50s and 60s. So no points for you, Aditya. Let's move on to contestant 3. That is Yash. Yash, here is your question. Which of these forts that prominently features in the history of our freedom movement was built by Malik Ahmed Nizam Shah I in 1427? Is it A. Agra Fort, B. Salimgarh Fort, C. Ahmednagar Fort, or D. Jhansi Fort?
Sir, C. Ahmednagar Fort.
Let's stick on C. Ahmednagar Fort. And that's the right answer. Well done, Yash. Yes, from Malik Ahmed, you get Ahmednagar. Well done. Ahmednagar Fort is indeed the correct answer. So 15 points to you. Now we will move on to contestant 4. That is going to be Parithi. Parithi, here is your question. Which famous musician got his name because his grandfather, Ustad Rasul Baks Khan, exclaimed something when he first saw him as a child? Is it A. Amjad Ali Khan, B. Ali Akbar Khan, C. Vilayat Khan, or D. Bismillah Khan?
I'd go for the option A, Amjad Ali Khan.
All right, let's take on A. Amjad Ali Khan. That's not correct. Your next attempt.
Option B, Ali Akbar Khan.
Let's click on B. Ali Akbar Khan. That's also not correct. Your next attempt.
Option D, Bismillah Khan.
All right, let's click on D. Bismillah Khan. Yes, when Ustad Rasul Baks Khan first saw him, he explained Bismillah. And that's how his name came to be Bismillah Khan. So well done, Parithi. You get 5 points. Let's move on to contestant 5. That is going to be Jyotika. Jyotika, here is your question. The movie Maidan features Ajay Devgan playing the role of which legendary football coach who managed India during the golden era from 1950 to 1963? Is it A. Peter Thangaraj, B. Goshtapal, C. Syed Naimuddin, or D. Syed Abdul Rahim?
Option D, Syed Abdul Rahim.
Let's click on D. Syed Abdul Rahim. Fantastic answer, Jyotika. Well done. 15 points to you. Very well done. Let's now move on to contestant 6, that is Arnav. Arnav, here is your question. Midnight Children is about India's transition from British colonial rule to independence and partition. Its author, Salman Rushdie, was born in Mumbai in which year? Is it A. 1942, B. 1947, C. 1950, or D. 1905?
So I'll go for option B, 1947.
Let's click on B, 1947. Very logical guess from Arnav. Very good answer. 15 points to you. With that, we come to the end of a very high scoring first round. Let's now move on to round 2, Jigyasa. In Jigyasa, let's take a look at the rules. One direct question per participant. This round passes clockwise. +10 for every correct answer, direct or on pass. We will start off with contestant number 1, that is going to be Samhita. Samhita, here is your question. This tree with the scientific name Azadirachta indica is native to the Indian subcontinent. The oil extracted from the fruit of this tree can be used in mosquito repellents, lotions, antifungal foot creams, machinery lubricants, and other applications. The idols of the 3 primary deities at the Jagannath temple at Puri is made from this tree. Just name the tree.
So I need to pass. So I don't know.
Okay, Samhita is passing. Let's move on to contestant number 2.
No idea.
Okay, Aditya is passing. Passing on to contestant 3, that is Yash.
Sir, I guess it Ashoka tree.
Not Ashoka tree. Passing on to contestant 4, that is going to be Paridhi.
So I am guessing neem tree.
Yes, neem tree is correct. Well done, Paridhi. 10 points to you. Very well done. Now let's move on to the next question. Next question is going to be for contestant 2, that is Aditya. Aditya, here is your question. There are 3 gateways to this magnificent temple. One of the gates was built by the Marathas, who, as per some theories, used it as a fort as well. The other 2 gates are called Keralantakan Tiruvasal and Rajarajan Tiruvasal. An interesting aspect of the temple is the stones cascade in the structure of the temple such that it creates an illusion that the shadow of the temple never reaches the ground. So name this temple.
The Meenakshi temple.
Not Meenakshi temple. We'll have to pass on to contestant 3, that is going to be Yash.
Sir, Venkataswamy temple.
Not Venkataswamy temple. Let's move on to contestant 4, that is Paridhi.
I am guessing the Birhadiswara temple.
And where is it?
It is in like it is in like Tamil Nadu.
Okay. I will pass on to Jyotika.
Sir, it is in Thanjavur, Brihadeshwar temple at Thanjavur.
Yes, correct. Brihadishwara temple in Thanjavur is the correct answer. 10 points to you, Jyotika. Sorry, Paridhi, you are very close to the answer, but I cannot give it to you. I needed this is the national quarterfinal. Need a full answer. And there are 2 Brihadishwara temples actually in Tamil Nadu. So that's why I needed Thanjavur, and I also probably needed the right pronunciation. So I'm sorry, Paridhi, could not give you points for this one. Let's move on to our next contestant, that is Yash. Yes, Yash, your question. This embroidered article was once promoted under the patronage of the former rulers of the Chamba kingdom and was a common item of gift during marriages with detailed patterns in bright and pleasing color schemes. A famous one made by Bebe Nanaki, sister of Guru Nanak, is preserved in the Gurudwara of Hoshiarpur. Name this GI tagged item.
Sir, I don't know.
Okay, passing on to Paridhi.
Maybe it is like, what is a gift? A
You have to answer
lifaf. A lifaf.
A lifaf. Okay, no, not that. We'll have to pass on to Jyotika.
Sir, it's a handkerchief.
It's a handkerchief. Yes, a handkerchief is correct. Chamba rumal or a handkerchief is what I wanted. So 10 points to you, Jyotika. Very well done. You're doing really well so far. Let's move on to question number 4. That is going to be for Paridhi. Your direct question coming up. Named after a town of the same name in the Kathua district, this style of painting is a kind of Pahadi miniature painting that flourished in the region during the late 17th and 18th centuries and is known for its bold vitality of color and line. Name the style of painting.
Is this the mandala art?
Not mandala art. We'll have to pass on to Jyotika.
Sir, Basholi.
Basholi is right. Very well done. Jyotika is in great form today. 10 points to you, Jyotika, and the next direct question is going to come your way. Jyotika, here is your question. Located on the banks of the Saraswati River in Patan, this stepwell was built by Queen Udaymati, the spouse of the 11th century Chalukya king Bhima I. What is the name of the stepwell?
Sir, Rani Ki Vav.
Yes, of course, it is Rani Ki Vav. Well done. This was a fairly simple question found on the back of the 100 rupee note. Well done, Jyotika. 10 points to you. Now let's move on to the next question for Arnav, who's been waiting his turn very patiently. Arnav, here is your question. This semi-classical Indian dance with martial and folk traditions is found in 3 styles, named after the location where they are performed. The Purulia of West Bengal, the Saraikela of Jharkhand, and the Mayurbhanj of Odisha. What dance is being talked about?
Sir, is it Kathak?
Not Kathak. We will pass on to contestant 1. That is going to be Samita.
So is it Mohiniyattam?
Not Mohiniyattam. We will pass on to contestant 2. That is Aditya.
So it is Bharatnatyam.
Not Bharatnatyam. Passing on to contestant 3. That is Yash.
Sir, Odissi.
Not Odissi. Passing on to contestant 4. That is Paridhi.
Sir, is it Chow dance?
Correct, Paridhi. Absolutely. This is the Chow dance. I was expecting it to be answered faster, but very well done, Paridhi. This is the Chow dance. 10 points to you. With that, we come to the end of round number 2. We now have a look at the scores. Scores after round number 2 are as follows. Right now, Samita is on 10 points. Aditya is yet to open his account. We have Yash on 15 points. Right now in second spot, we have Paridhi on 25 points. Jyotika has put up a brilliant performance, especially in round number 2. She's on 55 points and in the lead. We have Arnav on 15 points. So the top 2 are going to qualify for our national semi-finals. We'll now head straight into round number 3, that is called Trishanku. Let's take a look at the rules. 1 question per participant with 3 clues. This round does not pass. First clue is a statement with number of letters in the answer. In the second clue, the first letter of the answer would be revealed. Third clue would be an anagram. Plus 15 if you answer correctly on the first clue. Plus 10 if you answer correctly on the second clue. And plus 5 if you answer correctly on the third clue. Okay. We will start off with contestant 6 this time. And that is Arnav. Arnav, here is your question. This famous actor, writer, director, and producer started Navketan Films along with his brother Chetan. So first name is 3 letters, and second name is 5 letters.
Sir, for next clue, sir.
Sure, next clue. Let's have your first letter. That is D.
Next clue, sir.
Last clue is an anagram. Adda Ven.
Pass, sir.
Passing, this is the very, very famous legendary Bollywood actor, director of yesteryear. This is Dev Anand. Dev Anand is what I was looking for. No points for you, Arnav, sadly. Let's now move on to Jyotika, our leader. Jyotika, here is your first clue. The Sri Vashishta Ashram is located at this hill station in Sirohi district. So 2 words, 5 and 3.
Sir, can I get the next clue?
Sure. First letter coming up. M is the first letter.
Sir, Mount Abu.
Correct. It is Mount Abu. Well done. Absolutely. Mount Abu is the right answer. Well done, Jyotika. You get 10 points and continue your marvelous run in the national quarterfinal. Let's now move on to Paridhi. Paridhi, here is your first clue. The first national park in India to be established under the Project Tiger program was named after him. Okay, so need the name of a person. His first name is 3 letters. Second name is 7 letters.
Is that Jim Corbett National Park?
Yes, Jim Corbett National Park is the correct answer. Got it in the nick of time. I was just about to move on to clue number 2. But well done, Paridhi. You get 15 points. Superb answering. Let's now move on to contestant number 3. That is Yash. Yash, your question coming up. Various actors have played the role of this independence activist. including Shami Kapoor, Manoj Kumar, Sonu Sood, Bobby Deol, and Ajay Dev. Okay, 2-word name. First word is 6 letters. Second word is 5 letters.
Sir, Bhagat Singh.
Absolutely, Bhagat Singh is indeed the correct answer. Well done, Yash. 15 points to you. Now let's move on to contestant number 2. That is Aditya. Aditya, here is your clue coming up. This dish made of chana, plain flour, jaggery or sugar is also called holige, obattu, bobatlu, pole and bakshamalu. So 2-word name. First word is 5 letters. Second word is 4 letters.
Sir, can I get the next clue?
Sure. Let's have the next clue. First letter is P.
Sir, can I get the next clue?
Last clue is an anagram. IN popular.
Sir, no idea.
Okay, this is a dish very, very popular in Maharashtra, especially. This is called Puran Poli. This is a very nice dish called Puran Poli. No points for you, Aditya. We will move on to contestant number 1, and that is going to be Samita. Samita, your first clue coming up. Historian Tapati Guha Thakutta was a key figure behind this festival, becoming part of UNESCO's list of intangible cultural heritage. So 2-word name for this festival. First word is 5 letters. Second word is 4 letters.
So can I go to next clue?
Next clue starts with D.
So next clue, please.
Last clue is an anagram. Duck, jaguar. Yes, Samita.
So no idea.
Okay, this is as simple as Durga Puja. You had a Bengali name there, and Durga Puja was added to the UNESCO's list of intangible cultural heritage in late 2021. In fact, it's around 1 year since it was added to the list of intangible cultural heritage. So it is West Bengal's Durga Puja or Durga Puja in general. So no points for you, Samita. With that, we come to the end of round number 3. It's time to take a look at the scores. Scores after round number 3 are as follows. Right now, we have Samita on 10, Aditya on 0, Yash on 30. Paridhi is still holding on to second spot. Well done. She's on 40. Jyotika is in top spot. She's on 65. Arnav still has a chance. Arnav is on 15 points. We'll now move on to the last round, that is called Sambandh. 1 direct question per participant. Set of visuals would be shown on screen. The set of visuals will be connected by a central theme. 10 points for a correct answer. Now we will start this round with contestant 6, that is Arnav. So let's move on to your question, Arnav. This is your first question, or question number 1 for this round.
Sir, I'll go with Mughal emperors after Akbar.
Mughal emperors after Akbar is a nice guess, but unfortunately not the correct answer. We are going to go to Jyotika.
Sir, Sikh gurus.
Okay, can you identify any one of them?
Sir, the last one, Guru Tegh Bahadur.
All right, that is indeed Guru Tegh Bahadur. You are right. This is Sikh Gurus. Very well done. This is Sikh Gurus. That's what I wanted. That is Guru Tegh Bahadur. Guru Hargobind was beside him. So well done. You get 10 points just in the nick of time, but I would urge you to be a bit faster. Okay. And that is Guru Arjan, who's the first one that I showed you on the visual. So yes, absolutely correct. Sikh Gurus is what I wanted. So let's move on to your question, Jyotika. Yeah, you have to connect.
Sir, Varanasi.
Not Varanasi. Passing on to contestant 4, that is Paridhi.
Is this like a train?
No, connection is actually not a train. We will pass on to contestant 3, that is Yash.
Sir, wanna pass.
Okay, Yash is passing. We'll have to go to Aditya.
Sir, pass.
Okay, we'll have to go to Samhita.
So no idea.
Okay, Samhita is also passing. We are going to Arnav right now.
Sir, I'll guess Hindustan probably Hindustan Express.
Hindustan Express. Okay, it's not Hindustan Express. So this is Madan Mohan Malviya is what I wanted. So he was one of the founding fathers of the IIT BHU, or that time Banaras Hindu University. He was on the managing committee of the Hindustan Times in the early years. This train from New Delhi to Varanasi is the Mahamana Express, okay, which is named after Madan Mohan Malviya, who was known as Mahamana. Okay, so Madan Mohan Malviya is what I wanted. Now we will move on to the next question. That is going to be for Paridhi. Paridhi, here is your question.
Uh, these are all like these are emperors, if I'm guessing.
No, can't do it for just emperors. We'll have to pass on to Yash.
They are Mughal emperors.
No, all of them are actually not Mughal emperors. We will pass on to contestant 2, that is Aditya.
So pass.
Pass. Okay. We will pass on to Samhita.
The Indian emperors.
No. Okay, let's move on to contestant 6, that is Arnav.
Sir, were they all Delhi Sultans before the
Delhi
Mughal?
Sultans. Okay, no, can't give it for that. We will pass on to contestant 5, that is Jyotika.
Sir, pass.
Okay, passing. So this is Babur, and that is Akbar, second. So I could understand why someone said Mughal emperors. But the third is not a Mughal emperor. Third is Ahmed Shah Abdali. So these are the winners of the battles of Panipat. So first battle of Panipat was won by the forces of Babur. Second battle of Panipat was won by the forces of Akbar. And third battle of Panipat, which was fought between the forces of Ahmed Shah Abdali and the Marathas, was won by Ahmed Shah Abdali. So battle of Panipat would have been enough. So no points to anybody. We will move on to the next question. Next question is a direct one for Yash. Yash, here is your question.
Sir, Amul.
Yes, Amul is the correct answer. Varghese Kurian, you have the Amul factory, and that is the founder of Amul and the first visual. So well done, Yash. You get 10 points. This is Tribhuvan Das Kisibhai Patel. And this is, of course, the Amul factory in Anand. And that is Varghese Kurian, who was, of course, associated with Amul for many, many years. So well done, Yash. You get 10 points and put yourself in a very strong position. Now let's move on to contestant number 2 for question number 5. Your question, Aditya, coming up now. Aditya, can't give you any more time. I'm sorry. We'll have to pass on to Samhita. Can't give you unlimited time. Yes, Samhita.
So I guess it's Uttarakhand.
Okay, no.
Uttar-
Let's pass on to Arnav.
Is it Varanasi?
Not Varanasi. We'll pass on to contestant number 5, and that is Jyotika. Yes, Jyotika, any answer?
Sir, Lal Bahadur Shastri.
And how did you arrive at Lal Bahadur Shastri?
Sir, because of the Tashkent files.
Okay, so Tashkent files is based on Lal Bahadur Shastri. The person in the middle is Gulzari Nanda, who both preceded him as Prime Minister and succeeded him as Prime Minister, both acting, and that is Varanasi. Somebody did say Varanasi, but the connection is not Varanasi. The international airport serving the city of Varanasi is called the Lal Bahadur Shastri Airport. So very well done, Jyotika. 10 more points. Great answer. Let's now move on to the last question of the quiz. It's a direct one for Samhita. Samhita, I want you to connect these visuals, but the connection, I'll just clarify one thing. The connection I'm looking for is not UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Okay, I'm looking for something different.
So old rock sculptures.
No, old rock sculptures, can't give it for that. We'll have to pass on to Arnav.
So that's the Chariot of Hampi, and that's the Sanchi Stupa, and I'm guessing that the materials used to make these were brought from outside India.
No, can't give it for that. We'll have to pass on to contestant 5, and that is Jyotika.
Sir, all these temples are present behind Indian currency notes. Sachi Stupa behind 200 rupees note, Hampi behind 50 rupees, and Konark Sun Temple behind 100, I guess.
Okay, you got the last one wrong, but you got the answer correct. Currency notes is all I was looking for. Very well done, Jyotika. You end up on a massive score of 95 points. So Konark was present behind the 10 rupee note. Okay? 10 rupee note is the Konark Sun Temple. We have the 50 rupee note, which is the stone chariot of Hampi, and Sachi Stupa, which is the 200 rupee. So the final scores after 4 exciting rounds are as follows. Samita ends up on 10 points. Aditya, not your day, but a huge achievement nevertheless to come this far and qualify for the national quarterfinal. He doesn't open his account. Arnav, again, I know you're a fantastic contestant, and I'm sure we will see you in quizzes to come. You end up on 15 points. We have a tie for the second spot between Paridhi and Yash. And of course, Jyotika has won today's quiz with 95 points, which is a brilliant total. And I think she deserves a huge round of applause from all of us. So very well done, Jyotika. So now it's time to play the tiebreaker between Yash and Paridhi. Let's take a look at the rules for the tiebreaker. Sudden death, question will be asked by Quizmaster. Participants have to answer on Zoom, which is private chat option. First to answer correctly wins the tiebreaker. Paridhi, Yash, your question. In the Ramayana, who was the only daughter of Dashrath and Queen Kaushalya? All right. So Yash answers Shanta. Paridhi answers Devi Shanta. The first person to answer this question was Yash. Well done, Yash. Yash, you make it through to the national semi-final. Commiserations, Paridhi. You were a little late on this one, unlike in the cluster final. But you put up a very, very brave effort, and you definitely deserve a huge round of applause and a lot of credit from all of us. Well done, Paridhi. Commiserations to you. But congratulations, Yash. Yash, you have made it to our national semi-finals. So Yash comes second and qualifies for our national semi-finals. But once again, we have to applaud our winner. Our winner is Jyotika from the Lamartine Girls College, Lucknow. She qualifies in style for our national semi-final. National quarterfinal number 5 saw an amazing performance from our Lucknow cluster winner, Jyotika. Jyotika answered questions brilliantly from the first round onwards and kept answering in every single round. And she ended up with a massive total of 95 points. The battle for second place was very, very close. And it came down to a tiebreaker between Yash and Paridhi. Paridhi had fought off the tiebreaker and qualified from the Chandigarh cluster. So she had the experience edge. But it was Yash who answered Dashrath and Kaushalya's daughter Shanta in the nick of time to edge out Paridhi. So well done, Paridhi. You did very, very well to come this far and put up a really, really great effort. But congratulations, Yash. Congratulations, Jyotika. Commiserations to Arnav, Aditya, Samita. Again, it's a great achievement to reach this far to the national quarterfinal stage of such a prestigious national level quiz competition on Indian heritage. We will now wait and see you in our next national quarterfinal. In fact, the last of our national quarterfinals. Till we meet again, stay safe, stay happy, stay curious.